Hi gems, it's your girl Ambra here and welcome back to my channel. You guys, this is a highly requested video. Oddly enough, even though I'm not applying any actual makeup, if you guys are following my Snapchat or even on my Insta stories, you know my obsession lately with mauve lipsticks. I just find that they're just a beautiful, everyday, like a, little hint of color on your lips when you just don't want to wear like your Jack Black or your Carmax or something. You know what I'm saying? Just use it up a bit. So if you're interested in my top favorite mauve lip products, then keep watching. Okay, some of these I feel like I've talked about in previous videos, whether you see me apply them with certain looks or I've talked about them in my monthly favorites. So some of these will be of no surprise to you, so I'm just going to jump right into it. The first one that I gravitate towards a lot, especially if I'm looking for something that's very muted and more downplayed and is a great layering lipstick, that would have to be my Kat Von D Lolita. This is definitely, in my opinion, a cult favorite. It came across Instagram and YouTube well over a year ago and people are still going bananas over it. I would constitute this one, yes, a mauve pink, but definitely has a little bit more of a peachy undertone. I'm just going to swatch it here for you guys. Hopefully you can see it. So that's her right there. In my opinion, I have been able to wear this by myself, by itself without any particular liners, but I do like to pair it with maybe cork or a chestnut liner. I mean, you're all too familiar. That was hella rude, my phone. Turn that off, okay. So, you use your cork or your chestnut liner, something that is like your go-to holy grail. Like, I really, in my spirit, feel like every brown girl should have chestnut just on deck at all times. Like one in the purse, one on the vanity. Or is that just me? I don't know. Next, this is an oldie but goodie too. I haven't heard too much about this in some time, but I still use it. One, because I invested the money in it. Okay, so let's just start there. And second, because it's just a beautiful, I just love the product in itself. Like just the application of it. It's like, throw in some chapstick, but it comes with a very opaque color. I took the top off already. This is a Too Faced Melted Liquefied Long Wear Lipstick. This is in the shade Melted Chihuahua. You guys, I love doing an ombre with her, okay? She's definitely more rosy. She's lighter. So you definitely need to pair her. Don't have her on these streets without a liner to hold her down, okay? So she's definitely going to be a beautiful everyday if you're doing a dramatic eyelid and you want something more, demure and a little bit more downplayed. This is definitely the one for you. As I mentioned with the Kat Von D Lolita, she has a little bit more peachy tone. So you guys can kind of play around with this. Like my everyday no makeup look, I definitely gravitate a little bit more towards Lolita because I feel like I'm just so basic on top and need a little bit of step it up, and that's what I like to do with Lolita. But with Melted Chihuahua, this is a great ombreing. I love putting a gloss over top of her. She is long wearing. I haven't spoken about not transferring because I don't really understand. I mean, maybe beauty bakery, like their lipsticks don't transfer, but I mean, sip with a straw. Girl, let me just keep it pushing. You guys have seen me rave about this liquid lipstick. I think for me it's the formula. I do love the color, but the formula for a matte liquid lip. Oh, and if I haven't mentioned it before, Lolita is the liquid lip, and melted, Too Faced Melted Liquefying Lipstick, that's a matte finish as well. But this one right here by far has to be the most comfortable, most pigmented, most wear by itself, don't need a lip liner. She's a boss. Oddly enough, she is called Boss Babe. Y'all, like, this is Colored Raine Boss Babe. Their formula is so incredibly comfortable on the lip, you guys. Like, it's just one of those lipsticks that, I mean, Cherry Blossom is a holy grail statement for me. Boss Babe is like, who you think you messing with? Any look that I wear, she's beautiful. She definitely is deeper, has more of a plum in her mauve, okay? As you can see right here, she's definitely a darker mauve. Has more of a purple undertone. And you guys already know if my lighting is a little too much, then I'm going to do individual swatches as well so you guys can see it on my hand. But she's beautiful. You guys, I highly suggest this one. Every time I wear it, I feel like I get the most compliments about what color I'm wearing on my lip, especially for those who are not comfortable wearing a mauve color and they feel like their skin tone is too deep and they may look like they ate powder. But I have talked about this numerous amounts of time on my YouTube channel about just aligning it. Don't be afraid of those light shades. They could be just as beautiful on your lip as the next girl as long as you go about it appropriately. Okay? So play yourself. Next up is a gloss. You guys, she's new to the rotation. That's just because I've been on my gloss kick, like my satin lip and gloss kick. And this is by Nars, Stolen Kisses. And this is a lip gloss. It comes in a, you know, typical Nars fashion, black matte top and just a clear glass bottom. But she's beautiful. I actually purchased her in error. Okay. I left the house one day, y'all, without my lipstick bag. Child, my lips was dry. I was looking crazy. And I needed something that, one, I knew I was going to wear and invest a couple coins in, but I just need something that was moisturizing and not sticky. And I couldn't even go over to the matte counter because I already knew it was going to hit with the glass gloss, whatever. I wasn't interested in anything that was going to be super sticky. So this right here is Bae that I picked up. If you guys are looking for a mauve gloss to match these matted finishes, this is definitely a winner in my opinion. It does go on quite sheer, but it definitely has a nice muted mauve undertone. She's definitely, in my opinion, the best to pair with Chihuahua from Too Faced, just to kind of give those who may be a little insecure with like that light shade, giving a little bit more color with the gloss over top. And it's just a beautiful mix. It's one of those like DSLs. Okay. Next, you guys, I've had her for quite some time too. This is another Kat Von D product. And one thing I can appreciate about Kat Von D is that she is so inclusive, in my opinion. I know some people may have shaded her in the past or may not have had great experiences with the brand, but I've really never had an issue with the brand. I mean, she could go a little bit deeper with her contour and highlight kit, but there are so many brands out there that you can work with that, I mean, small miss, but you're going to get your concealer and your foundations in the shades that you need. Like, that's the important piece, because everybody else can fall in line. As long as you got some foundation to set your base accordingly, to each his own. But this is a matte lipstick. This is one of her studded lip, what the hell? Oh, studded kiss lipsticks in the shade Lovecraft. You can see there, and I'll do a swatch. She's a beautiful matte finish as well. It's so funny because like they're all essentially like a mauve nude, but they're all different in their own way. She's definitely more pink. It's a beautiful finish, definitely comfortable on the lips, a nice amount of pigmentation. It's not too sheer. I don't have to pair her. I may put on my plum liner from MAC with her, but she's not too fair where, you know, you out in these streets looking crazy. Okay. So if you guys haven't tried any of her studded lipsticks, I highly recommend them. I have quite a bit of them, and I love her range of colors. I mean, you know, she gonna give you color, child. She gonna give you green, blue, purple, green, and then she gonna give you some I can go to work 9 to 5 shades. Okay. So if you guys haven't tried her out, I definitely highly suggest it. I mean, it can't hurt. And honestly, you buy anything from Sephora you don't like it, you return it. Okay. No judgment zone over here. All right. Last but not least, and that's just because it's been by far the most wear that I've been using, if that makes any sense. Like, it's the lipstick that I have been gravitating toward. It doesn't matter what look I do. Okay. Just recently. And I only came across it just recently. I've never purchased anything from Bite Beauty before. I've talked about her in my March favorites. I have talked about her on my Instagram Lord, I done chatted about her on Twitter, honey. Like, she is everything. I love how moisturizing. I love how demure she is and pretty. And it literally goes with every outfit. Like, if you're wearing all black and you keeping your eyes simple, she's still really a standout. And this is Saki. Bite Beauty's Amuse Boucher lipstick. You can get it for $26 at Sephora. Here she is. I've already kind of put quite a bit of work. She put quite a bit of work in. I am wearing it today. You guys, besides using the colored Raine Mauve liquid lipstick, this is by far the second most complimented lip color that I wear on my lips. Whether I'm in church, whether I'm at Starbucks, honey. People are like, what do you got on your lips? I know my girls on Snapchat, it's like, okay, fine. I'm gonna buy it. Damn, Amber, damn, you like it. We get it. But if anything, because I've been on that lip gloss kick and less about my mattes lately, this is a nice medium to that. It's going to give you moisture. It definitely has great benefits. I believe Bite Beauty has quite a bit of story about their brand, and I highly suggest you look it up because I haven't yet. But you know, they doing the big things. But I'm definitely going to check them out a little more. I've never used any other products from them. And I know I'm going to need a backup because I love she loves me. Let me do a swatch for you on my outer portion. As you can see, she definitely has more moisture. Very common to Lovecraft. It's definitely a significant dupe. But I feel like Bite Beauty has way more moisture. So it's way more comfortable to wear. Definitely a beautiful opaque mauve finish, and overall just a beautiful product. So do I have other mauve lipsticks? I do. Like, the addiction is really real. I don't know where it came from. I'm not entirely sure when I got on this kick, but it's almost like when I go to the makeup store, I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. I need it. I don't need it, but I want it. So if you guys have some mauve shades out there that I haven't spoken about and you want to keep me in the know, honey, make sure you make that nice little comment down below and let me know what's going on so I can get hip with it. If you guys have any questions about the products that I'm using, you know I'm going to drop that in the description box below. Like and share and come back again. So you need to get that subscribe on, you feel me? But until our next videos, gems, bye.